Hi guys. Welcome to another video of Learning Hub. Hope you are all well. First thing first. If you are new to our channel, then you know what you have to do. Yes, subscribe to our channel Learning Hub and smash the like button. Also press the bell icon to get instant updates of new videos. Learn the fundamentals of scripts and Lua in Roblox by creating your first gameplay scenarios. Okay, so let's start today with Roblox Studio Basic Coding. Get started with coding in Studio by making a disappearing platform. Introduction to Coding. Part 1, Getting Started. In our previous video Roblox Studio Tutorial for Beginners or Introduction to Roblox Studio, you learned how to create and manipulate parts in Roblox Studio. It's time to use code to make them do things. In this project, you'll use a script to make a platform appear and disappear. You could use this in a platforming game to span a gap, challenging players to time their jumps carefully to get to the other side. Setting the scene. First off, you'll need a part to act as the platform. Making and moving parts should be familiar to you from Introduction to Roblox Studio. You don't need a complicated game world aside from the platform, you just need a gap that your players can't quite jump across. Insert a part and give it a name like Disappearing Platform. Resize it so that it's big enough for a player to jump on. Move it so that you can reach it and jump on it when testing the game. Set the anchored property to true in the Properties window. Remember that setting a part's anchored property to true will make it stay in place no matter what. Your platform will fall down if it's not anchored. Inserting a script. Code in Roblox is written in a language called Lua, and is stored and run from scripts. You can put scripts anywhere. If you put a script in a part, Roblox will run the code in the script when the part is loaded into the game. Hover over your part in the Explorer, and click the plus circle button. Delete the default code inside. Naming scripts and parts. Remember to rename parts and scripts as soon as you create them, so you don't lose track of things in the Explorer. First, variable. It's a good idea to start off your script by making a variable for the platform. A variable is a name associated with a value. Once a variable is created, it can be used again and again. You can change the value as needed. In Lua, a variable is created as follows: local variable name equals variable value. The term local just means that the variable is only going to be used in this part of the script. The equal sign is used to set the value of the variable. Write the code below to create a variable for the platform called platform, where the value is script.parent. Local platform equals script.parent. Script.parent. Script.parent is used to find the object the script is located in. As you might have guessed, script refers to the script you're writing in, and the parent of the script is where it's located. Naming variables. Names for variables are typically written in camel case. This is lowercase with every word following the first being capitalized, just like this. Part 2, Functions. Disappear function. Time to make the platform disappear. It's always best to group code for achieving a specific action into a function. A function is a named block of code that helps you organize your code and use it in multiple places without writing it again. Create a function in the script and call it disappear. Local platform equals script.parent. Local function disappear. End. After local variable, the first new line declares the function. It indicates the start of the function and gives it the name disappear. The code for a function goes between the first line and end. The parentheses are for including additional information as needed. You'll learn more about passing information to functions in a later course. Part properties. When the platform disappears, it needs to be invisible and players need to fall through it, but you can't just destroy the platform since it needs to reappear later. Parts have various properties that can be used here. Remember that you can see a part's properties if you select it, and look properties window. A part can be made invisible by changing the transparency property. Transparency can be a value between 0 and 1, where 1 is fully transparent and therefore invisible. You can see changing the transparency property of the cube. The canCollide property determines if other parts and players can pass right through the part. If you set it to false, players will fall through the platform. Changing the canCollide property of the cube. Just like script.parent, properties are accessed using a dot. Values are assigned using an equals sign. In the disappear function, set the canCollide property of the platform to false. On the line following, set the transparency property to 1. So the code will become local platform equals script.parent. Local function disappear. Platform.canCollide equals false. Platform.transparency equals 1. End. Indentation. You'll notice that Studio automatically indents your code inside a function. Always make sure that your code is indented like this. It makes your code more readable and helps indicate where the function begins and ends. Calling the function. Time to run the code in the function to test that it works. Once you've declared a function, you can run it by writing its name with parentheses next to it. For example, disappear will run the disappear function. This is known as calling a function. Call the disappear function at the end of the script. Local platform equals script.parent. Local function disappear. Platform.canCollide equals false. Platform.transparency equals 1. End. Disappear. Test the code by pressing the play button. If your code works, the platform should have disappeared by the time the player spawns into the game. Appear function. You can easily make the platform reappear by writing a function which does the exact opposite of the disappear function. Delete the disappear line from the script. Declare a new function called appear. In the function body, set the canCollide property to true and the transparency property to 0. Local platform equals script.parent. Local function disappear. Platform.canCollide equals false. Platform.transparency equals 1. End. Local function appear. Platform.canCollide equals true. Platform.transparency equals 0. End. Part 3 loops. Looping code. The platform should be constantly disappearing and reappearing, with a few seconds between each change. It's impossible to write an infinite number of function calls. Fortunately, with a while loop, you don't have to. A while loop runs the code inside it for as long as the statement after while remains true. This particular loop needs to run forever, so the statement should just be true. Create a while true loop at the end of your script. Local platform equals script.parent. Local function disappear. Platform.canCollide equals false. Platform.transparency equals 1. End. Local function appear. Platform.canCollide equals true. Platform.transparency equals 0. End. While true do. End. Toggling the platform. In the while loop, you'll need to write code to wait a few seconds between the platform disappearing and reappearing. The built-in function wait can be used for this. In the parentheses, the number of seconds to wait is needed, for example wait 3. Whatever you do, never make a while true loop without including a wait, and don't test your code before you've put one in. If you don't wait, your game will freeze because Studio will never have a chance to leave the loop and do anything else. 3 seconds is a sensible starting point for the length of time between each platform state. In the while loop, call the wait function with 3 in the parentheses. Call the disappear function. Call the wait function again with 3 in the parentheses. Call the appear function. Local function appear. Platform.canCollide equals true. Platform.transparency equals 0. End. While true do. Wait 3. Disappear. Wait 3. Appear. End. The code for the platform is now complete. Test your code now, and you should find that the platform disappears after 3 seconds and reappears 3 seconds later in a loop. You could duplicate this platform to cover a wider gap, but you'll have to change the wait times in each script, otherwise the platforms will all disappear at the same time and players will never be able to cross. Final code will look like this. Local platform equals script.parent. Local function disappear. Platform.canCollide equals false. Platform.transparency equals 1. End. Local function appear. Platform.canCollide equals true. Platform.transparency equals 0. End. While true do. Wait 3. Disappear. Wait 3. Appear. End. We will be sharing more video and Roblox tutorials, and then you will be able to make your own games on Roblox for fun and profit. Also share this video with your friends. Subscribe to channel and like the video. Till next time, stay safe and follow us for more tutorials coverage.